Okay. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Gary?
I'm doing fine. How you, LJ?
Pretty good. Here, you've been on the turmeric paste maybe you said for about 5 months now.
4 or 5 months, yes.
Okay, can you tell us how you first was introduced to it?
My sister, Rendine Garrett, told me about this wonderful product that I had to try, being that I have diabetes and I have end-stage renal failure. So I went to see you, and my wife and we bought 2 jars to start with. And I came home, and like anything new, you have a learning curve on it. I learned how to make a very good smoothie that I drink 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And after about the first month, I noticed that my insulin intake, being diabetic, was beginning to drop. And it dropped to the point to where I had to take off my insulin pump because it didn't have a low enough volume. So I was waking up in the middle of the night with 65, 60 glucose readings, and that's really unhealthy. So I took the insulin pump off, and then I started noticing everything I took in, I accounted for, and the only difference was the turmeric paste. And then I really started paying attention to it. I was able to go from 35 units of insulin a day to 15 units every other day. One of the added bonuses of this product is my joints, knees, and hips are 45% better than they were. There's very little stiffness. There's very little neuropathy. It's a complete success, and I'll put it in a simple term. If you understand the trilogy of diabetes, diabetes is one of the top 10 killers of African American people, especially men, because we don't understand what we have. And what we have is the body's inability to produce insulin. Now, I don't know the chemistry of the turmeric paste, but I know that my insulin requirement is down roughly about 68%. And that's a wonderful thing. That's 2, this product is all natural. 3, I'm not putting a man-made chemical-based insulin into my body, so it's got to be healthy for me. And any of you guys that want to sit down and have a face-to-face with me, feel free. I can attest to this product as one of the best products that I've ever tried. And this is not one of those, snake oil salesman routine. I live this. And I'll be drinking my smoothies for the rest of my life.
How long you been suffering from diabetes?
Since I was 23 years old.
So you done tried a lot of products.
I've tried a whole bunch of products. That's why I told you that this is not a snake oil product. This product is real. I've tried everything from, take this, do this. It's possible to control with exercise. But at 60 years old, your exercises are limited because of age factor. And you can diet so much that it's not fun. This product, if I could say it this way, this product is fun. I have 3 very good tasting smoothies. Once in the morning, once at noon, once before I go to bed. And I am convinced that it's one of the best kept secrets in America when it comes to your health.
How much weight have you lost on ease since you've been taking the product?
On ease, 30 pounds.
And that's without even...
That's not, actually, until my buddy Ray telling me I didn't even notice my weight loss, but I didn't look at it because it just fell off of me. So yeah, this is a winner.
Would you recommend it to anybody?
I'd recommend it to everybody. I mean, you got to think about it. If you know anything about the mechanics, if you put a high pH product, most people think high pH is caustic. Not. High pH means that the hydrogen ion concentration is above 7. And when you get a product that the hydrogen ion concentration is 8 to 9, a bacteria can't live. So by ingesting that product, you've already won. That's before you even look at the other organic products that's in there. And in my smoothie, I use fresh organic blueberries for the antioxidant value. I use a banana for the potassium. And I use watermelon and kiwi for the taste. And it's simply, it's a no-brainer. It's a win-win situation. And if you haven't got on with this, you need to go on and hook up. It's you know, this time next year, you'll wonder to yourself why you hadn't started. It's just a wonderful product.
What is your areas of expertise?
I worked 36 years for Lyondell Petrochemical. I was a water expert. I was surface water, drinking water, wastewater. If it deals with water, I probably could answer your question. If it deals with a chemical, I know I can answer your question. We was the largest producer of ethylene, which is the base chemical in plastic. Mm-hmm. So the fallout of making that much ethylene is, what do you do with the wastewater? Well, that's what I did. So I consider myself an expert water person.
And so expertly, when you mix your smoothies and you do your water test, you say it come out 8.5 and I'm 8 point better?
8 to 9.
8 to 9.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
And always remember that the bacteria can't live in an alkaline environment. And you have a lot of companies, you know, and I won't mention nobody's name, that produces high pH water. But you got to realize 2 ways water is alkaline. You can do it electrically. You can do it, actually it's 3 ways. Electrically, chemically, or you can filtrate it. You want to prefer filtrated water to get the pH up. You don't have any chemicals in it. It's not electrically shocked water, which means that it can reverse. It's just a solid 9.5 water base. And, you know, I'm not a salesperson for anybody's company. That's why I don't mention names, but I have one that I'm very